I wrote my
Speaking of
catchphrase,
sinning,
so I'm all
I
good.
think it's time to start.
Uh, we begin.
Yes.
Let's start with
Hey, clink,
backstory so you know your
clink.
characters.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And we're going to start in order of who is important. So, Jordan Johnson, the blacksmith, you're the least important. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You hail from the main continent, and you used to live in a small trade village outside of a dwarven hold known as, I'm going to send this to you so you can see how it's worded,
I will be very happy to get that. Thank you.
Urbaz Galaz.
Oh my
I
god.
missed an A in there. Also, or as it's better known in common,
Adele
Old
Dazeem.
Old Gold Bazaar.
Good bizarre, okay?
You moved to the new continent recently in hopes of applying your trade without having much competition, and, as luck would have it, there is indeed a large shortage of smiths in this area of the world. Unluckily, though, most of your time is spent as a farrier more than a blacksmith. Who knew that there would be so many horses on this new continent? Definitely not the people who got there or got here because they were planning on shipping the horses in afterwards. However, it certainly helped them spread civilization faster, as you would imagine.
Ah, the damn horses. I need ones to make the rocket horseshoes. That's gonna make them, having the kick.
Being the only craftsman in this town and the only one around for miles, located directly next to an iron mine, no less, most of your days are spent just hammering shit out, quite literally, whenever people need armaments or other things. Uh, you're the third most popular person in town next to the sheriff and the mayor, and you see quite a lot of foot traffic in here. I don't know if you can see on the map, but
I see.
there's lots of horse prints, I guess you would call those, even though it's horseshoes. But anyway,
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
shit!
surprised
When
that
you
there
zoom
is
in,
no
yeah.
shit anywhere, the horse mines.
well,
I didn't
luckily
see
you've
that
got
earlier.
What don't you see?
you have one stable hand that works for you.
Ah! My good friend Johnny. Johnny
Yep,
the
definitely Johnny. That's definitely his name that he had prior to right now.
yes.
Nobody has needed any of
Existence.
your advanced skills, but you still practice them in your free time and keep a few knickknacks on hand, which is why you happen to have a lighter and a flashlight.
And also trying to make the horse fly.
What kind of
Joking.
flashlight?
A normal one.
Very yeah.
The most prominent of the knickknacks that you have lying around is from your time in Dalgalaz. It is a war axe that you have taken to naming Doraz, which you can see
Doras?
but the name of, but nobody else can.
Doras, the Explorers.
Dor-
You've named it that
Doras.
on account of having never had to use it yet, outside of, swinging it to scare off the local wildlife. The closest translation is something like Old Reliable. However, it's not a direct translation because you haven't got to use it yet. It's more like the strongest, most fit recruit you would have in the army that has yet to go on any sorties yet.
Okay. I'm surprised I didn't just call it a fresh meat.
It's kind of how it's called, except the "as" in the name means axe. So,
Hmm.
and meanwhile, we go to the second most important person, the mayor. Second least important person, rather.
Howdy.
Well, you may not be the best possible mayor that this town could have. However, you are the one that they've got, and you're one of the few public officials who have not fallen to the immense corruption of the justice system in Osteron. And while most of your days consist of paperwork and hearing out the complaints of the citizens, more likely what is going to happen is that you're waiting for someone to come by who can help you solve problems, or for the people you've already hired to come back and actually tell you that the problems have been fixed. There's been no hide nor hair about the person that you sent to find the missing horses, and I lost my place in reading. Oh no.
The horses.
He stole
Oh,
the horses and the place.
it seems like you may have to get another person to go after that person so you can find another person.
Oh, I sure hope Mr. Fairchild finds those horses soon.
That being said, recent news has given you a little less to worry about, and also a little more to worry about. Such is the thing of the way things are. The good news is that the Crumpen boys seem to have moved their operations further north to Fresno. You've tried to send correspondence to Mr. Fresno himself, but you've gotten no word, despite you two having exchanged updates at least once a fortnight. Even worse than that, you've got a priest in town that is ranting and raving and doomsaying about the dead rising. You've ordered the lawmen to watch both him and the horizon, just in case he's not out of his gourd, but you'll just have to wait and see, which is a thing you're very proficient at doing.
This is terrible for my blood pressure.
And now the third least important person is Deputy Stark. All by himself, lonesome on the fucking middle of the road in
I
the
would not have
Desert
guessed
Sun.
Deputy wasn't important.
No, he's the third least.
Yeah, I know.
important.
I know. The third least. I guess middling. So that's not so
I mean,
bad.
I could be the most important person. We just have a list of 3 people.
That's true. That's true.
Very fair.
Well, you're the brave deputy in town. You've been on vigil in this town somewhere around a year's time now, maybe more. The sheriff has hired you on from your job as a ranger after your entire group has been blasted to pieces by none other than Vuzrut Manshredder himself. In order to stay in the area and complete what you started, you decided to rest a spell and keep your eye on the main haunt of the damned ogre himself and send note back to command on his whereabouts. While you're officially still with the Rangers, you've basically been demoted to forward scout of the area. That's the word that they tell you anyway. But you're still unofficially receiving your payment from the sheriff himself as a deputy. Now, you have learned that the Crumpen boys have toned down their raids in the general area. They're not attacking all the merchants for their stuff anymore. However, it may not be for the best, because you've received news that they've been spotted more often in north near Fresno, and they're now moving their own carts full of inventory in and out of Fresno itself rather than stealing others. You think it's because those adventurers happen to come through town, and on account of them bringing you a prisoner to interrogate, perhaps the rest of the Crumpen boys have decided that, maybe we just won't go down there anymore. That said,
Those adventures causing problems.
you can't really afford to go check out what the Crumpen boys are doing anymore on account of a priest coming into town, ranting and raving about the risen dead potentially attacking any moment now. It's all you can do to keep your eye on him, and to keep assuring the population worried about what he's saying that don't worry about it, it's not going to happen, and if it does, you'll get advance notice from yours truly. So now you're stuck patrolling the exact same area that you were before, only this time you're looking for the undead instead of common criminals.
All right, so patrolling the Mojave.
Almost makes you wish for a magical winter.
Something like that.
And now we have the second most important person here, Patricia Nottingham.
Gasp.
I just realized it's been zoomed extremely far out, so you can't see me when I'm wiggling my hand over somebody like that.
I do see the whipping.
By the way, you do that by holding X, and then if you want to ping, you just click.
Ooh. Fancy.
Well, Patricia, the old continent doesn't take kindly to spellcasts of your ilk, nor your oracular kin, decrying you both as pariahs or, at the worst end of it, demon dealers or devil worshippers. So you took your work somewhere where anybody can ply their trade and everyone needs some help now and then, to the new continent of Osteron. It turns out that people with unclouded minds, they happen to like a bit of fortune telling every now and then whenever they're not blinded by cultural norms, and you've made quite the living in this area. That was
Oh, yeah.
until you were beset upon by goblins in the middle of the night and tied up against your will.
Oh, again.
Little did they know, I hope I fucking did this. I didn't do this. So what I need to do is I need to remove this one and put this one. There we go. Little did they know that you could understand what they were saying the entire duration of your lovely stay. They were working with someone who calls themselves the Skeleton Master and are paid for every person that they bring in gold, merely by dropping them off at an agreed upon location, an abandoned church, and meeting with a liaison who then takes them away, no questions asked. However, they need to be in possession of some object that ensures their safety. The way that they spoke of them was in hushed tones, and they are obviously afraid of their own employer,
Remind me the name of the employer?
the Skeleton Master.
Master. All right.
You were the only person that they had kidnapped for quite some time, was several days in the very least, until they returned with a small child. Of course, common bandits would stoop so low as to traffic children as well as adults. However, over the course of the few days that you were together, you got to know about the child and learn of their adopted parents in the nearby town of Snakebite Bluff, which would be this town. You had passed through here before, but you were surprised just how far the goblins had taken you in only a few days' time. However, what surprised you even more is whenever the child hatched up a plan to try to get you away, morphing into a large but admittedly cute spider and managing to sneak away in the night and return with some food and water because you haven't had anything in several days. However, the midnight outings were soon found out, leading to the goblins to tie you both up even more than before, the night that you happened to plan to escape the church. The goblins were interrupted early, however, by the sounds of gunshots and combat above. The captors immediately took defensive positions at the commotion. However, it wasn't enough, as the group making a commotion upstairs swiftly came down and freed you from your restraints. On the way out, there was a trio of priests, apparently unrelated to that group, They were making plans to cure this place of the angry entities within, and you thought about joining them for a little bit. However, you were quickly reminded of the many times you've tried to do similar things before in the old world and were rebuffed as a demon worshiper. So you just took that thought from your mind and plucked it away and replaced it with, man, actually sleeping in a bed tonight may actually be a extremely good thing. So I'm going with these other people. It was
Nice.
basically not even a choice at all.
Nice. And these happened like today, or has it happened in the past?
Let's see, that would have happened. Frisk, how many weeks of downtime did I give you guys? It was just one, right?
God, it was just one, I think. Yeah, but we
It's
have
been-
been doing we did a few days of random stuff.
It's been about a week and a day at this point.
Of sleeping and washing. That sounds actually brilliant.
Let me get not this music again.
Where we have music.
Yes.
It's in the link.
Oh. The YouTube one?
No, let's watch together in current players.
And now we go to the most important person for this story. Is Buck. Buck Patricia A. Nottingham, apparently.
No, it's Buck Hardy.
Or on
What?
the other screen, Buck Mayor de Lettingham.
All
That's
put
pretty good.
together.
Well, you are a priest of Shaylin, one that is much more prone to make peace than war. You took it upon yourself to leave your church to investigate a supposed haunted church nearby. In order to consecrate the church, you needed to bring some acolytes along with you so as to not have to procure any skilled citizens on location. The three of you wandered the deserts for a few days until you found the church, but none of you thought that there would be anything inside. You debated over what to do about it until the sun began to fall, and then you just decided to sleep on it and camped on a ridge overlooking the area. Luckily, the next day, while you were discussing who should go closer to try to find out what's moving through the stained glass windows, some adventurers happened nearby. They seemed skeptical of what you were doing there at first, and tried to push you to join them inside, but let's just say your resolve to stay peaceful stayed strong and won out in the day, or at least that's what you like to call it anyway. You heard the commotion and gunfire from inside, or from inside safely on your belly from the cover of the sand dune nearby, so as to not catch any stray bullets, of course. It's just the obvious thing to do. And you prayed with all your might that they would make it out safely, and they did, alongside a child and a woman that had apparently been held inside. Now that the area was cleared, you ask them if they would like to stay nearby and assist you in your efforts to consecrate the church. They sadly declined, though they did have the safety of 2 former prisoners to attend to, so it seemed fair to you. You and your acolytes got all the components of the ritual in place, stealing your resolve at the many haunted echoings around you guys. The ritual would take exactly 3 days, so you would have to rest within the ghostly sanctuary all by yourself. Your efforts were not taken lightly, however, and in the middle of the preceding day, you were interrupted by a mysterious man throwing open the church doors, flanked on both sides by 4 heavily armored men coming in through the main entrance. The man introduced himself in a gentlemanly drawl, but his message contained none of the mannerisms of a gentleman. You watched as he doffed his hat and held it down to his chest, and then all of his skin dissolved away, leaving only the raw bleached bone, perfectly coiffed hair, and a full beard still attached directly to the skull. You were befuddled for a moment, and you didn't understand what was going on, but what you can remember is something that will haunt you forever, of a deep red symbol appearing in front of his face, and then a being of pure shadow stepping out from nowhere beside him with the same symbol on its face, that was in a full body suit and adjusted its tie before its arm turned into a wicked claw that tore both of your acolytes to shreds in a single blow. Seemingly by the goddess's mercy herself, you managed to say a prayer of sanctuary and run away unaffected by the creatures trying to claw on your back, and continue to sprint until you were all the way back to town, which is roughly 2 hours on foot, I believe.
Oh dear, that was a close call.
The townsfolk took you in with open arms and are wary about your warning. However, nobody seems to have followed you to town, though you do worry about the other towns nearby.
Be kind, smite evil, folks.
You have seemed pretty well off for the week that has gone on since then, and you're beginning to think maybe, just maybe, they decided that they didn't want to follow you after all, and decided to go up north to Fresno anyways, because that's where it seems like those goblin folk are dealing anyway. However, this morning, an unnatural fog has begun to blow into town. It seemed like nothing at first besides the smell of rot. You are kind of near a coast, so maybe it's just the disgusting smell of dead fish wafting up. But it would have to be wafting up from several feet down a valley onto the mountaintop that you're sitting on. Also of note today, I think almost all of you have Arcana, so you can give me an Arcana check. Mr. Johnson, do you have Arcana? You do.
I do.
Mr. Stark, do you have Arcana?
Let me check
I
that.
donuts.
Let me check that with most. I don't like it.
Do you want it blind?
Technically, it should be blind, yes.
I will do it blind. I'll just do it again.
I don't have Arcana.
Let me.
So in roll mode, scroll down to blind GM mode and then click roll. This will hide it from you, but show it to the DM.
Shablowy. Done.
I'm serious. Oh, that is arcane.
I'm untrained in Arcana. So
I'll also allow you to do it with religion if you would like. Mr. Stark, do you have
Okey-dokey.
religion? No, you don't.
Nope.
You're a dumb boy.
Yep.
You're missing your lore skill, though, I'm pretty sure. Your lore hunting.
Wait, am I?
Oh, is this something I could use my esoteric on?
Yes, because you can use it on literally everything.
I just realized. Let me roll this again in blind. Just pick whichever one you want, I guess.
Pick the... well, how much would it have changed? Would it change by 4, okay. It's basically the same.
Yeah.
I believe that my oddity identification doesn't work on this because this is not, I suppose, an identify magic with mental possession, prediction, or scrying traits.
No. Is it magic or magic items specifically?
It says checks to identify magic.
Okay. So that would be spells, okay? It does not work in this situation.
Okie dokes.
Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
you have no clue what this is, but you can assume it's definitely not. It definitely doesn't have to do with any fish that would be wafting up from the river. That's for sure.
Oh, maybe it's the sunstorm. Hard to tell. I'm gonna need to think, and I'm gonna scratch my beard and just keep looking at the weird fog. Maybe I should go ask someone. That's me.
Okay, Patricia and the mayor. You think that this could be foretending the right word? You think this could be foretending
For warning.
something bad related to those skeletons that Mr. Hardley has been talking about? And Buck Hardley, you know without a doubt that this is those undead
Evil
coming to
magic.
get the town for sure. You don't know when they're gonna get here, but you know that they are coming, and it's going to happen today.
I
Well,
don't like
boys and
this
girls,
fog,
I
no.
think we gotta get ready and either run away or get ready to fight because we got some trouble coming.
Let me get my luggage then.
I can't
Oh,
leave
no,
this
I
town.
wasn't meaning for you to run away. You're gonna stay and help fight.
Me? But I'm just, well, I'm just a wanderer. A poor lady, and you should know, I've been held hostage for the past few weeks, so I don't really fancy being a
Yeah, and I'm
hostage
a
or
cleric and
dead.
my assistances were ripped to shreds.
This is not convincing me to stay.
Well, I don't think you're gonna get away from them.
Perhaps you were right all along, he says to Buck, and takes a big swig of sarsaparilla. But this is my town, and I can't leave it. But tell you what, and he looks over at Patricia. If you could
What?
help out any way you can, the moment gets dicey, you can pick any horse, you can ride on out of here.
Well, you've all been awfully nice to me. I suppose I could hang around for a little while.
I couldn't ask you to do any more than that. It's not your town.
Well,
He just tips his hat. You're a guest.
you know what they say, the world is my home and stuff like that. So I suppose it is partly my town. My town.
He gives a big whiskery smile. Let me go get a deputy. just to oh, my heartburn. It's gross. Not good for my blood pressure. I'm gonna go. He's gonna go nod them to follow. He's gonna look for a deputy.
All right.
And whoever else I think is like capable of doing anything against, I don't know. He squints at Patricia and Buck. Skeletons?
I mean,
Make sure to use the buddy system when you go out there.
Hope the phone ringing isn't being picked up by my mic.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, the game is still paused, so I can't really
It
move.
is.
Yeah.
I
There,
can move.
I can
Weird.
move.
There we
you
go.
could move, I couldn't move. It's fine now. It's unpaused.
Okay. I don't know if I can just shut him in and say something, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Ah. Johnny, my boy, do you know what is that? It looks like someone having a big furnace there, and like smiting that iron. Johnny?
What?
Johnny, my boy, what is that? And Jordan gonna point at the fog, the weird fog. Did you ever saw something like that? It's so weird.
No, sure haven't, sir.
You sure? Because it looks like a big fucking, furnace. Just keep working.
And Bacardi turns around and looks at the bar and says, "Everyone, I suggest you board up the windows." Walks out.
Get your guns if you got any.
Would you like to?
I don't think their
Try
guns are going
to-
to help them.
Would you like to
Better than nothing.
convince or coerce them to do that?
Yes.
One would
To
be
get guns?
diplomacy, one would be threatening them.
Let's try diplomacy.
So if you go to the second tab on your sheet that looks like an arrow pointing, it's under exploration, I guess. It's what the fuck is the one called that's not coerce?
Intimidate. Diplomacy here.
Diplomacy, I think.
I know it's a diplomacy check, but I don't know. Oh, there it is. Request.
Make a request.
Didn't see that. Oh, either way, GM saw it.
Do you have? I think you do have group impression, don't you?
Mm.
No. I think somebody has group impression. I don't know who. Oh, is it the mayor? That would make sense.
It might be. I
Probably.
could try.
Yeah,
I
you
do say like, hey, get some guns if you got any. Do you want me to roll?
Get your guns,
Yeah.
board up the windows, and put
Here's
salt
mine.
around them. Here, salt will keep the dead out.
Do you have? Yeah, you do have expert in diplomacy.
Yeah.
So you can convince 4 people, and he's convinced 1. So luckily you got
5.
everybody in here but 1.
That guy's passed out drunk.
Yeah, we'll just say that's this one. There's a-
That's Ned. He's got troubles.
Maybe somebody should tie up Ned before
Oh,
he.
they're all tied together, so it did that to all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say what the fuck happened to my boy. To my Johnny.
John,
Johnny!
did that fox just talk?
Whoops, I have the wrong token selected. Actually, I
Thought
have
out.
both
You're
tokens
just
selected.
hallucinating.
I have both tokens selected. I can't deselect them. Damn it!
That's some really strong sarsaparilla. You just gotta drag your mouse somewhere else on the map.
Whoop, done.
Yeah, left click and drag on the map.
Also, yes, my Fennec talks, so he will have said that.
Now it's a great time to reveal that. I want to be distracted in the fight.
Well, Mr. Stark is probably doing loops around the entire place. But would it be on purpose, or would you just be doing it to make it look like you're busy? 'Cause you have no idea
No,
what this fog
doing
is.
doing it on purpose, kind of, because I mean, I was told to watch out for stuff, and I mean, okay, fog is kind of weird, but kind of halfway care about it.
If he catches Deputy Stark kind of walking by, Maridale leans on his cane and with his free hand just kind of waves him over. Deputy.
Cardi is gonna have a little small talk with Patricia. So, do you have anyone in your life, young lady?
You're a priest.
Yes.
Well,
Priest of Shaylin.
oh, that explains it. I don't suppose I do. Or actually, let me think. I do actually have somebody in my life.
I hope they treat you real nice.
I don't know. Some days are better, some days are worse.
Really?
Yeah. You know, profit is a fickle thing.
I suggest you move on with your life. Find someone you're happy with.
Perhaps. Are you presenting yourself as a possible
Good
candidate?
gracious, no. Oh, no. I have a flock. I can't do that.
A flock of people wanting to come with you?
Oh, no. See, I left my Church of Shaylin, my particular branch, and all my people there that I was helping. I'm out here to deal with the current situation. So, yeah, kind of taken up with my job.
I think I saw you with 2 other peoples a few days ago. Was it you?
Of course, it was me, but my poor acolytes were ripped to shreds.
Patricia takes a step back. Right. Perhaps we should follow the mayor.
Of course.
Deputy,
Hello.
how the rounds?
I ain't seen nothing yet.
Was sinning?
Maybe it's because of the fog.
That's probably it. So here's the situation. Father Hartley over here believes that this here's a fog of death.
I believe it was done by that demonic skeleton-looking fella with the beard. That or his ghastly shadow companion.
Right. Them spooky stories.
Yeah, and
Skeleton fella?
I'm afraid
Yeah.
I'm inclined to believe him this, at least just this once. This never really happens around these
Really
parts.
now.
He gestures at the fog. When was the last time we had fog that stank like this?
That's a great question. When was the last time?
Never.
Well, about 2 weeks ago, there was a personal rain cloud that came through here, but that's about it.
Yeah, rain cloud.
Yeah, I mean, it's doing weird weather all the time.
If it happened all the time, it wouldn't be weird now, would it?
Well, it's just, weird things ever so often.
Question, is this a desert?
Yes. However, on this continent, things are kind of fucked just in general, so you can be in the middle of the desert walking along, and there can suddenly just be like an entire lake that just appears overnight. And not only is it a lake, it will be a lake with a geyser in it, and the entire thing will be frozen in the middle of a desert in 80-degree weather.
It
Well,
does happen. In
I
the
see that reading fortune is an important thing in these parts.
bit, yeah.
The personal rain cloud, by the way, is literally just a storm that is maybe big enough for a person or maybe big enough for a singular house. And it's basically just fuck this one specific spot in general, and then it will fuck off.
It does happen a bit. Be that as
A
it
very
may,
strange continent.
you've lived here long enough to know.
Yeah, but it never stops being strange.
Call it a blessing, Father. He pulls out this ring of holy symbols. Just kisses the ring instead of
All right, but okay, so you want extra precautions for the fog. All right, what are we doing?
We're arming up. We're seeing how many folks here have guns. See whoever's, worthy on their feet.
Gotcha. We going somewhere specific?
I don't know.
I suggest
What?
we take the fight to the Mr. Skeleton Man, instead of letting him come to us.
Fine. You know where he is.
Wait. So
Course.
we're concerned about Death Fog. Now we want to run into the Death Fog.
Well, would you rather wait for the problem to come to us when it wants to come to us, or go to them when they're
Oh,
least
wait.
suspecting
What
it?
are those guys doing over? They boarding up windows?
They're boarding up. Well, yeah, we're making defenses here. If we're gonna fight skeletons, I don't want to wade who God knows who what we're surrounded by undead. I want somewhere to hole up.
That is quite sensible. I'm sorry. I don't mean to
But
intrude.
if we don't take care of the boss mastermind, we could be doing this days. I don't think them there men have enough bullets last that long, do you?
We don't know
Well,
where this man is. This
and
skeleton man.
Ah, the old
La-
church.
last time you met him, as far as you told me, your people got shred to bits. Am I wrong?
Outside
So
the old church.
Miss
The place
Patricia
is
here has
anyone.
a point.
yeah, perhaps we should be a bit more wise about this whole malarkey. And incidentally, Mr. Mayor, is it legal to have firearms in this town?
Sure is.
In that case, I do have a firearm, so I can defend myself.
He just
But-
nods.
But I don't know whether it's relevant or not to this whole situation, but the description of Mr. Hardley, or should I say Father Hardley, reminds me of something that I heard these goblins talk about. You know, the goblins that were in the church, the one that kidnapped me and blah blah and all that. But they seem to be working for, to a point, some skeleton master. Fairly uninventive name, I suppose, but this guy was a skeleton. It looked mastery. Maybe that's the guy.
Sounds likely like the gentleman that I saw.
And this gentleman can kill 2 people with his bare
The
hands.
Shadow did. Has a strange symbol on the back of his skeleton. His shadow had a similar symbol as well.
They're
Assume it was
shadows.
yes, but it had the same symbol.
What symbol?
Could you draw it?
It is a
I
skull,
assume.
and the top of the skull is a ball of yarn.
Huh. Could I
Could that-
identify that with esoteric knowledge?
Likewise, can I try an occult check or something about it?
You can, yes.
Let's go. We'll get to the bottom of
Can I
this.
do a religion check on it?
Is this again a blind gem roll?
Yes. And
Huzzah!
religion would also work, yes.
I'm a better occultist than I am a religious person.
Oh yeah, while we're doing
Huzzah.
this, Mayor Dale asked Deputy Stark to go around to find a few good men and women who want to maybe fight, if they can.
All right, and ran them up to over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, they're just here in the center of town so we can talk.
All right.
Actually, let's get them to my house. I imagine I have a house.
Oh, okay. To your house.
Yeah. Do I
Everybody
have
in
a
town
house?
to your house.
Is it a big house? Do I have a big house?
You have an office.
Well, people
Okay.
are boarding up this place.
Tell you
You're
what,
all
we'll
gonna
go
huddle
in.
your
We'll
office.
go in there where it's boarded up, since it's so close.
Oh, round up everybody to the
Make sure
tavern. Got it.
Hi, Mr. Deputy. Just sorry. It's Mrs. Patricia Nottingham. They call me mistress. Just in case, if you see a horse, like one that looks like it runs very fast, would you mind take it for me? Mr. Mayor here promised I could take it.
I
Just in
did.
case.
Look over at the mayor.
I did.
Gotcha. Nod up and down, then head on out to gather people up.
Much obliged.
Oh, I sure hope the skeletons don't bring torches to set the place on fire.
If they have torches, they'll be easier to see at least.
All three of you, by the way, can assume that it's some type of sigil, as per the cantrip sigil.
Hmm.
Patricia,
Kinda laggy.
I didn't give you, like, I just gave you the spells that I gave you, but technically you should have a spell book in the form of your familiar.
Yes.
It's exactly like wizards, where if you want to learn more, you just shove a scroll down its throat and then it knows it.
Yeah.
Your fox has tattoos.
So you would probably also know sigil yourself.
Nice. My fox is not tattooed, but Patricia is.
Oh, why, hello there, blacksmith.
Oh, hello there.
That's just,
Please?
if you've seen anyone around here, but we're gathering everyone up at the tavern.
For
Suggest you come
what? I
too.
have, a hot oven here. I mean, for furnace.
Well, that's gonna have to wait. We have a bit of an emergency, and you're gonna have to come. The whole
That,
town being destroyed and all kind of emergency.
uh,
You understand me?
no, not really, to be honest. I'm kind of confused. Like, you're just some place that come from nowhere, and then you was talking some gibberish, and now you just want me to leave my, hot furnace and, like, make all this steel go to the waste. Do you know how important it is to keep up the heat of the steel?
I don't think undead are gonna care about your steel forge.
Well, they maybe don't, but I do care. So, you know what? I'm gonna go and ask, Deputy, because, like, you're the new, no offense, but, you're the new one, and I'm gonna go ask him. I'm sure he's gonna know something more. Johnny, there is some weird situation, by the way. I'm gonna go and check it with Mr. Deputy.
What a rude fellow.
Deputy?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up? The players just came to me and is like, oh, turn down the forge and then come with us. And you know how hard it is to keep up the steel in good shape without the, fire.
Yeah, yeah, still better than it possibly burning down. No,
Well,
we need
why?
everybody over to the tavern for I don't know how long. Something about some
Okay.
premonitions and that fog that's going on.
Oh,
Just some safety precautions.
okay. But who then gonna pay for that item that, go to the waste? Like, I'm not gonna, explain
Don't worry.
myself.
He'll be compensated.
Okay.
You know,
Fine.
the mayor's good for it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I did vote for him, so yeah. I hope that he is good for it. Well, ice cream. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
bring up some firearms just in case if you got them.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. That I don't have that many firearms. I mostly, have like the knives and whatnot because you guys didn't really ask for it. Like most of the times, I just spend on the horses. Anyway, Johnny, let's pack up and let's go. Do you want us? So yeah, we were gonna be there. We just need to, pack up this stuff.
Yep. Always good to double check.
Yeah. And I need, of course, cool down my furnace. I want another place to put down.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. And, Jordan and John are gonna just, like do the shit. But they just like pack up some, like weapons and whatnot. And then, we're gonna go, we're gonna join you guys, I guess, in a moment. As a sort of a swivel, I was just like to play the character. I just can assume that, the invention and production is everything. Anyway. I guess you can drag me and Johnny whenever you want that. I mean, stop.
Yeah, I'm getting a image of a horse.
So Buck Hardy's gonna try to convince that fine gentleman right there outside that house to join us.
What exactly are you gonna say to him?
Already said it.
Oh, was it in chat?
Let's go on, Git.
Can, can you say it
I mean, there's a
out
duty.
loud? Because I'm still moving
Well,
the horse
Mr.
picture.
Gunslinger, I sure think you ought to come by to the tavern for a wee bit of a moment. If you have your guns, bring them too, if you please. A bit of a situation, and the mayor wants everyone to come by.
Hello then, Mayor. Dale. How is the day today? And,
Miss-
you know, what's up with this thing? Like, why I'm here and not in my forge?
Forge? Yeah.
Not forge. You know what I mean, in my
Yeah.
blacksmithing zone.
Mr. Johnson just kind of greets, tipping his hat. We've got a bit of situation going on.
Yeah, I did hear that, and I
Will
hope
be
that, you know.
explained.
Oh, no, I mean, yes, please explain, but maybe not here, like, you know,
I know.
everyone need to collect and whatnot.
Oh, we're waiting for everyone to go inside. I'm just standing here to greet people who go in.
So, hello there, lady, Patricia, and I'm gonna just, you know, try to make my jacket, I guess. You know, the fancy thing to, like, protect me from fire to, you know, just, like, look
The
nicer.
apron.
Yeah, the apron.
Yeah. We only have one
Hello?
woman in this town, and she came from outside.
There's more than
I
that.
would I would say good day to you, but this doesn't seem to be a good day in becoming.
Oh, and what is that? I think
But
every time I see you is a good day to me.
well, that's awfully charming of you. But you know, fog, skeleton, imminent death, stuff like that.
Oh, so you think the same way as the priest?
Well, hardly. But we do agree on some things.
Oh, well, I'm sure you're gonna explain it much better than he did. Anyway, I guess let's go in. Oh yeah, and by the way, that is the horse that you asked for, Mr. Dale. You know, John the Bringer. John is such a good boy. Like, you know, like he's kind of like my son. If I had son, of course. But I don't.
Johnny is a good boy.
Yeah, he is a good boy.
Thanks
Anyway,
for
let's
the
go
horse.
in.
But yeah,
Yeah, well, Johnny's gonna get fiddle proficiency, and then he's gonna go play against the devil.
oh boy.
Bet a
I hope he
fiddle of
wins.
gold against his soul. Say I'm better than you. At this point, all the other citizens have moved the tables up to the windows, and then kind of just shoved the chairs behind them. Because they don't really have much else besides the shelf, but it's filled with alcohol, so you'd have to take all that off first.
Well, I can
Well,
help with that.
what if the blacksmith can go get some of his tools and maybe some of these
Oh,
nail
yeah.
some of these.
Oh, sorry,
Uh,
Mr. Priest. God damn it. Go, please go.
Maybe we can go get some of your tools so we can nail some boards across these windows.
That is actually a very smart idea, and that's why I have this here, and I'm gonna drop on the table the entire, like, you know, like, there is a hammers, knives, and nails, and everything, just like, you know, prepared. You always need to be prepared for anything. And also because, you know, you guys asked to bring anything that, you know, can do some damage, so here it is.
That reminds me. Here you go. Forgot to give you a repair kit.
I have what a barricade. Also, for some reason, I wanna kill Johnny number 10.
Damn these wall collisions. There we go.
Is there anyone with a gun that does not have a firearm cleaning kit, by the way?
I don't.
did not see it.
I don't think I have gun.
I believe in peace and love, so the only guns I got holds up his fists. Are these guns? There's no
Flo-
muscle. It's just like slim, flimsy arms.
I was about to ask, what is his strength?
It's 0.
Let me check. Let me check. I'm gonna touch them, and I'm gonna, of course, try to a little, squish them like little too hard. Oh no, that is some. That is some. Oh wait, no, it's just the bone. Sorry.
See, I got nothing.
Yeah, he got nothing. So like, you know, I guess we have another female to protect. Ho, ho, ho.
The man's got the god behind him. It's fine.
Okay, and also, what is the bird?
Good lady Shaylin.
The bird is a small fennec
Oh,
who
fun.
gives you this stink eye.
Their Fennec
No.
is a bit of an asshole.
Cute little creature.
Shut
Let
your
me touch
fucking
you.
mouth, father!
It's not technically a
Oh,
bird.
he
It's a
called me
fox. It's
father.
an icon.
Is this guy slow or what? Oh, temper, please.
Buck Hardy tried to wash its mouth out with soap.
I'm gonna bite your fingers off. Temper.
Now. I've gathered everyone here today for a bit of a situation.
Yeah, we saw. Shut up.
Well, you know what's going. Oh, he's going to take another swig of just a shot glass.
Yeah, tell them, Mr. Dale, what's up? Like, why we are here and not in our work, the important stuff.
Right. So you've all heard Mr. Father Hardy
Yeah.
over here last week.
Like, it's hard to not hear him around the town and mostly in the tavern. Just keep going over and over about the same.
Doesn't have a point.
Yeah, we've heard him. And now I think maybe it was time we listened. I don't want to brag, but my knowledge goes wide, not deep. And I believe that this fog here it's not good.
It's indeed magical. Likely a curse from that Mr. Skeleton to cover up and obfuscate our eyes from what's about to happen. Likely sending his skeleton minions into that fog, if you get my drift.
Mary just nods.
I've read about all this sort of stuff before.
As you heard, Father Hardy lost his acolytes to this skeleton man.
Right, ripped to shreds they were.
We've investigated and, well, what we find, I guess. Missing body. Bit of
Wasn't
blood.
much left, just a little blood stain and some scrap of cloth.
And how we know that he isn't the evil that coming in and doesn't want to trick us, huh? Maybe he killed his
Wait a
own
minute.
mans.
I am a priest of Shaylin. Why would I?
Also, look at him. I mean, temper. Patricia just picks up the fennec and puts it behind the counter.
Okay,
Two shreds,
fine.
you say?
I'm sorry. Listen. I just lost like good iron, and I'm kind of like on the edge. I'm gonna
You'll
come
be
down now.
compensated. It's
I know.
understandable.
Iron isn't life.
Our lives may be at stake here. This is our town. And we're gonna make sure we live through it. We've lived through a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Afterwards, Set up a chapter of the Temple of Shaylin here. All you fine gentlemen can be happy.
You know what? If that man is right, I'm gonna even help him build that building of his, you know? But only if it's true.
How much time have we got?
Well, it depends, I guess, when Mr. Skeleton decides to start his attack. But I assume when that fog starts rolling in and surrounding this entire building here, it'll
It
be
is
real
in.
soon.
The fog is on the town.
Okay.
Does that mean he's here today? Are we expecting him today?
Well, I mean, it's not like there's a giant stop clock in the sky telling us when.
Or a raid meter.
Don't see nothing so far. That means we might have some time to hole up some more.
Is there a way to get onto the roof of this building? Maybe we can get a little
Probably an attic.
of a view.
If you look up, you can see the cross beams holding up the ceiling right there.
Is there for windows a look through?
They're all along the outside area. That's why your
Alrighty.
vision has random slats in it. That's the windows and the door.
So the only windows are on the ground
Is-
floor, or on the base.
Is there access to the roof?
There is if you literally climb the building, yes.
I'm old. Let's not do that. I won't do that. You guys can do that.
I mean, that's
Um,
possibly better so that things can't just climb up and then get in.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Some
without
things might
destroying
climb
the
in.
entire roof.
I mean,
Alrighty. Yes, that idea's out of there.
are there
Off the table.
any are there any exits or entrances from this place other than the main door? Just to know if there's anything to barricade.
Well, there's a basement.
Probably the basement. But if you want to leave with the horse,
Oh, I'm not thinking of that, of course. I'm just looking for possible other places of entry that we should be wary of.
I do suggest we take a look at the basement, make sure they are undead.
fine idea. We'll check to see if it's secure.
I mean, it's a good thing I have a basement map that I've reused 3 times now.
Nice.
And if anything, we could always retreat to the basement if we get surrounded and the horse gets ripped to shreds.
We'll be trapped
Ah.
though.
You do sound like you're really siding with these skeletons sometimes.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh no, no, no! I hate the undead, and Lady Shaylin hates the undead. That I'm a very upbeat person. An acolyte of the goddess of love and art and all.
Oh god, it's awfully dark in here, says Patricia, just walking around without any problem.
Anyone got a light?
I think I can take care of that.
I mean, it's a good place to show one of my invention as well.
Go on.
Yeah, let me show you. I'm gonna pull out the magic thing and then gonna turn it on.
I
don't
know
can't
how.
use light.
Oh,
Yeah. Both
You
of you
want it-
can use light.
Do you want it in a cone or a radius?
radius. Yeah, it's just something that I did, in spare time because, well, man can only do so many horseshoes before, he go crazy. So sometimes I just need to work on my inventions.
That is way more than a horseshoe.
Oh, it doesn't
Point.
working. Oh, we work. Oh yeah.
Did it?
Come everyone. There is a thing here. I don't know
Right.
why.
Well, we can
It
see.
looks like a coffin.
Yeah.
Why would there be a coffin down here? Oh lord, that does look like a coffin. It gets closer. He seems a lot more calm after Father Harley makes a light spell.
Oh shit, I can just drag that onto you. Let's see if that actually works. Hell yeah.
Yeah, 2 sources of light,
Cool.
one divine light.
Is there
want-
anything in that coffin?
There's
We
not.
should probably. There's nothing in there, right?
You can hear the barkeep call down from the top of the stairs. You never
Oh.
know when you need a coffin for yourself. You got
That's-
that one about 2 years ago when it was on sale.
That's smart thinking.
That's,
Kind
Uh,
of
th-
green, but yeah, smart, I guess.
yeah, there's no way of egress.
Now, it ain't grim to
From
be
here.
prepared.
Drink
is-
that.
that's quite the foresight. I commend to that.
There's nothing else going on down here in the basement?
There are no
Ascertain.
places of egress.
Is there any weak points?
There are no places of ingress or egress, no.
Alright,
cool.
I think we searched and this place looks pretty darn secure.
Right. If we do go down
Mole
here, though, we'll
holes
be
are-
trapped.
Oh, I'm not going down here. No. We're gonna be cooking like.
funneling your enemy into a funnel that you can take him out pretty easy.
Everybody, give me a perception -2.
You want it blind?
Yes.
Does seeing in the darkness modify anything in that?
It does not.
So, nice perception.
Perception.
I don't see perception.
It's on the left side of your sheet. It's always showing in the red part.
Yeah. It's under your armor class.
Zaza.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
No problem.
Oh. The
-2.
dice rolls.
There you go.
Actually, I didn't do without the -2, so let me do it again.
Oh, Dub can just -2 it. It's fine.
Too late.
Oh,
-2.
Double too late. Wait, is everybody
Oh,
doing
that's
this?
visible.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah. -2
Did you
blind.
see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
I should
Okay.
like.
Done it.
Dab, did I did it correctly?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, nice.
It was supposed to be a blind GM roll, but it didn't hide it from me.
No, it's showing to everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have low light vision. That's really weird.
Try this. There we go.
I think a few of you have Gloomseer.
Bit of a glitch in the matrix.
Most of you have Gloomseer. Jordan is the only one that does not have low light vision.
That's
Despite
fair.
growing up around dwarves.
I do
Wait.
it because I study weird shit, apparently.
You want to tell me that I was going around the dwarves and I don't have?
That's
Oh,
why
see,
you
that's why you're
invented
an
a
inventor.
torch. Yeah.
Well, true. Okay, makes sense.
Specifically, it was a trading town for dwarves, so it wasn't like a
Underground.
It was on the surface. It wasn't underground.
Oh, okay, I see.
It was
So
the
dwarves
town.
underground. It's a hurtful stereotype. So
It was the town outside of the Dwarven Hold.
Okay. So, what do we see?
Let me go back up here.
About that,
Mayor
what?
Mayor Jordan and Deputy Stark. You
Mm.
can hear coming from above. In fact, I don't think I can do a roll like this and have it hidden because it's going to post it in chat anyways. Yep. Is there anyone special up here? Oh, there's a horse. I guess I should do the horse.
I mean, there is John.
Your
John
son,
is
John.
special. Yeah, my
he's not special.
look. Oh, how dare you!
Is-
The horse is more
He's
special
less-
than Johnny.
Yes.
How
I mean,
dare
it's a
you!
horse.
I mean, the horse. Yeah, the horse is a horse.
The horse is
Okay.
expensive.
So let's go. Mayor and deputy. You can hear what sounds like wolves howling, and the God, what fucking sound would a disturbed cow make? Mooing, I guess.
Milking.
And you can also hear
Distressed milking.
you can also hear the horse outside whinnying in distress.
It sounds like trouble. We best head up there.
Yep,
Trouble. Sounds like they're here. You're saying that.
Okay, now is when I'm going to ask, what exploration activities you guys would like to be doing that would carry over to combat. So, of note is basically there is. It's not in the default, but I think it's called like defense or something like that.
Yeah, you'd have a
so
shield raised.
You can start combat with your shield raised. Avoiding notice, which is also not on the default list, if you would like to start combat in stealth. And I think that's really it, isn't there? I don't think there's that much more.
That's about it.
I would like to have my shield rise and my torch. I don't know. Well, I don't know this system. I don't know, like, how do I deal with, like, holding the torch in one hand and the shield in the other hand, and then how I would switch between the torch and the axe.
It would take one action to put the torch away and one action to pull the axe out.
Yeah,
Item
can I
interaction is one action, basically.
can I put the torch on my belt so like it's still glowing? I guess.
I mean, there is a shield sconce, but
Yeah,
if you
there's
don't
one
have
for
it,
your shield. Also, you have a mechanical torch, aka a flashlight.
Oh,
It will also be brighter up there, so you don't have to have your torch out.
well, okay. So I guess I guess
You can pull it
shield
out later.
up and axe.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. I'm just gonna go pure perception. I don't seem to have like stealth or anything. He's an old rickety dude. He's just going up them stairs.
If you go to your action page, you can draw your weapons there, so you can have them out prior to combat as well.
I've got my cane. My weapon's already drawn, it seems.
Patricia, before going upstairs, will just kneel down to the ground, extend an arm towards the Fennec, and says, "Come, Temper." And the Fennec just climbs on her arm, and as it gets to her shoulder, it merges on her skin, becoming an intricate tattoo over her left breast.
That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm not staring, ma'am.
I will,
It's okay to watch for this.
Cardi will, cast shield on himself.
And I would like to stealth.
Ooh. I guess I'll take the front with whoever is.
With me.
Yeah, with you.
I have crossed your swords for you. So,
hmm?
if you're doing something other than perception, which I think is just Patricia, go to your initiative on the left part of your sheet again and
Mhm.
swap it from perception to stealth.
Yes, done.
And now you can all roll your initiative.
You can right click the cross swords, by the way, to make the initiative counter pop up. That way you don't have to keep going to the cross swords. Holy damn, Patricia.
I'm stealthy.
Well,
Supposed to be a public
okay.
roll, but it went to a private roll.
It's
One
fine.
more time. What
it
you
went
guys
through.
want me to do?
But
With
just
the
roll.
no, with the modifier, because Dap says something that we need to go somewhere and click stuff.
If you're doing something
Oh.
other than perception, you have to change it on the left side of your sheet.
I mean,
But
whatever that means.
if you can think of something to justify using it and can convince me of
Oh,
it,
that.
then I guess.
Oh, I don't think I am doing anything other.
Just regular perception then.
Yeah.
So,
Person.
yeah.
Wow.
So underneath your perception, you can click initiative. There you go.
Oh, it went totally.
Yeah, it went through.
Well, but even then, like, those are often wrong. I mean, just the other day, I had something thinking I was in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Oh, he's talking to someone.
Fitzy, your mic's not muted.
Wait, what?
Your mic's not muted.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yep.
Wait.
I was like, New Jersey? Oh, okay.
Okay, nope, sorry. Give me just
It
a little bit
happens
to
with
figure
these
that out.
New
What?
newfangled spells.
Oh my gosh, now I'm actually on push to talk.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
no biggie.
Fine.
The initiative is actually not carrying over to the other map, so I'm having to redo it manually.
Unfortunate.
Oh right, we found that out in VF one time.
Okay, so just to make it to where you all don't have to walk an entire turn's worth of movement to get over there, what would you like your order to be?
I'd
I
like to
mean,
be,
I'd probably be in front or second.
yeah, just a little behind the guy with the shield
Probably,
and behind the deputy.
probably number 3. Being the cleric and all, I'll try to cover you two and kill you if you get hurt.
Let's do it like this. Stack up against the wall. There we go. You do not own a token of vision on this scene. So as you go outside and hear the horse being pissed at the sound, and then over here in the animal pen, Stark, you specifically can see beboned doggos.
Oh, puppies.
However,
Bony boys.
it is Patricia who gets to make the first move, I guess. Literally move, because you can't see them.
You are hidden, and they are flat-footed.
Back, what did I miss?
It's your turn. Also, what are the stealth rules? You can only move like half your movement or something?
It's half your movement, yes.
What's
So,
your
Patricia,
movement?
if you would
Patricia?
like to stay hidden,
Yes.
stealth is what's the word I'm looking for? It's relative for each enemy, so you can potentially be hidden to one but not the others. Right now, you are
Mhm.
undetected, which, if you're thinking in Metal Gear Solid terms, you are, I think it's also called hidden, right? The lowest form is hidden. They don't know you're there at all.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or no, undetected is the same as hidden. Hidden would be caution, and then alert is detected. It's a weird way to say it, but if you would like to keep
Uh,
your advantage of being hidden, you can
yes.
do one of three things. One of two things. You can step, which means you just move one square, and then you don't have to make any checks at all. You just stay at whatever your current level is. Or you can sneak, which requires a roll, a hidden roll, in fact, so you don't know whether you're detected or not. And sneaking is half of your movements, rounded down. So, do you have 30 movement? I think most of you do.
I have 35, which turned it down, it's still 15.
So you can sneak a total of 3 squares.
Okie dokes. Anything else would break stealth.
Yes. In
And
fact,
right. Yes.
the action. There you go. There's the action. It is fuck gargantuan. That's why I kind of shortened it to that.
I don't see anybody around. Can I just have a look around, see if there's anybody coming anywhere that I can see?
Well, you can definitely hear already that it's up in this direction.
Oh,
In
up
the
in that
animal
direction.
pins.
Okie dokes. I will just move one square, which would make me remain hidden, right?
Yes.
I'll just move this way and peek around the corner. That's it.
You still have. That is one action. You still have 2 actions. In Pathfinder 2, everybody has 3 actions unless subject to something like slow or stun. And most basic actions are going to be 1. Most of your spell casts are going to be 2 or more.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to move again, which you can
Yes.
do, you would be unable to cast any spells. You could still shoot, however, because that is only 1 action.
But if I want to maintain my stealthiness, anyway, I couldn't cast, right?
Yeah, they would be flat-footed against the attack if it is a spell attack. So it would have to be something like a Ray of Frost or a... What do you have?
Well, anyway, I don't see anybody from picking the corner, so I'll just use the rest of my movement to just do a couple more steps, and that's it. Because if I move more than one square per action, I have to roll again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then I'll just take 3 tiny steps.
I guess I forgot to begin the encounter. Okay. So now it is Spooky Doggo. The Spooky Doggo is actually going to attack a creature that I don't want to stat, so that if it was a creature, that would definitely not only hit but crit. So that creature is dead. This piggo, this poor piggo is dead.
Probably
No,
heard this
not
No!
feeling.
pig.
Mr. Dinner! No!
And then it
The
will
dinner is dead. What we gonna eat now?
move again and attack with map. Well,
Damn,
Oh.
me with map. I'm glad it's not us being attacked.
Yeah.
that's 2 animals in the pin down.
Fancy! Joking.
Okay, I'm going to say that does not hit. That also does not hit. And that also does not hit. That wolf does nothing. It is the priest.
Sounds like it's a ripe slaughter of farm animals. Try to.
So worth noting on your sheet, you have a speed of 30. However, that is just for one move action. And one move action takes up one action, and you have 3 actions. So you can potentially go 30, 30, 30 if you would like to.
All right.
So far,
I
you've only
don't
moved
have any.
15. Oh, also worth noting, unlike 5e, you cannot split up your movement and attacks.
Yeah.
So if you're going to move, move where you would like, because you can't move afterwards without spending another action.
All right. Really see anywhere I can go. I'm not a frontline guy.
And you've still got half your movement left if you would still like to move. Otherwise, there are 2 things you can do. One of them is delaying your turn, in which case you will basically just interrupt me whenever you want to be changed in the order. So if I would continue the turns and then do the next wolf and then you Deputy Stark, you could say, okay, I want to come in here, and then I would change you between Deputy and Mayor. Otherwise, what you can do is spend your last 2 actions to ready another single action in case they come into range, and then you can trigger it. It's a custom reaction, basically.
Yeah, specifically if you delay, it will change your initiative, where readying an action will not.
Yeah.
But you have to specifically ready a single action at the cost of 2 actions.
How do I do that?
You would mostly just declare whichever one you want to actually use, or you would also just click on the thing, but just declaring it works.
Well, I don't know what to do just yet since I can't quite see them, so I will delay the action and potentially cast Forbidding Ward.
You can delay 2 actions to get 1 action, and a Forbidding Ward costs 2. So you could cast
then never
Shield
mind.
or Guidance.
I
Or
will
a
just
single target
cast
heal.
Guidance then.
On whomst?
Whomst? Who would be the most likely to start fighting them?
Uh,
Guess that would
the
probably
Deputy.
be
'Cause
Deputy
he's next.
Stark. So, you Deputy Stark, when you go out there and start fighting them, I got some special magic that I can cast on you, give you a little pick-me-up during the fight.
All right. Wait, is that something that you cast now, or?
Yes, I could just do it now.
Yeah.
Hey Maya, do we should go and protect the animals, or should we stay and wait for the skeletons?
I think the attack has already started.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking Mr. Mayor.
I
What
never
news?
fought no devil dogs before. Do what you feel. But your life is more important than a bunch of animals. Oh no, they're attacking more.
Well,
All
Deputy.
right. What am I? 40?
3 of the animals are gone.
Oh, Miss Piggy.
40 foot. Okay.
She was our prize sow.
That was actually a cow this time.
Yeah, Miss Piggy. This one we named her. The cow's really fat.
Okay. Makes sense.
Who's gonna break the news to Kermit?
Yeah, I think he was right there, right? That's 40 foot. Yeah. All right. Let's shoot him. Where's my button? Oh, right there.
What's guidance doing this system?
Yes, give me guidance.
Roll twice, take the higher result,
Hey, it's a crit.
right? Or is it? No, it's just a +1, isn't it?
No, it's
No, it's
plus
plus
one.
one.
Plus
No,
one to what?
very. I mean, if it gave advantage, that'd be amazing.
Right?
Something does give advantage. I just don't remember what.
It's a fortune thing.
Wow. Pretty low roll on that one there.
Is your gun not like? Oh, it's not. That makes sense. It's not deadly. It's a blunderbuss.
Yeah, no, it has scatter instead. How do I actually reload, or do I just say it and then that's pretty much it?
It's a single action. Well, it's a single action if your gun is reload 1, which I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't see a reload on this.
It's reload 1, yeah.
Okay,
You have to
good.
actually go into the edit for some reason. It's weird.
Weird. Okay,
Most
so
guns
then
are reload 1.
reloading would be my third action.
The mayor.
Right. Well, let's see what my speed is.
I think
I move
everyone
30.
might be 30.
Yeah. This puts me here. Can I use an action to do this? Exploit vulnerability. What's the range on this, actually?
The range is the same as recall knowledge, if that even has a range.
What is the range of that?
I think it doesn't have one just because it's. You just
I
have to
guess
see
if
them.
you can see it, yeah.
But yeah, pretty much.
I
Oh
guess
yeah,
I'll...
no, it literally says select a creature you can see.
Okay, cool. I'll attempt esoteric lore. Do you want it blind? Or no bother because we
Those
don't
are
know
usually
what
blind, I
the-
thought.
It's blind,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. Blind it is. Oh, whoops. Okay, I thought I clicked something. It said copied actor, and I'm like, what? Don't do that.
Okay, so first the normal thing that we're doing. Notes. Oh, there's really not much to tell on this one, actually. It's a wolf skeleton. It is a wolf that has been raised as a skeleton. Surprise. Some maintain a few scraps of flesh to aid in their movements, such as wing membranes. This one definitely does not have that. Now, ask me one gameplay question.
Any vulnerabilities or
It
weaknesses?
has no
rather.
weaknesses, no.
Can I make a weakness on it as a result of this?
And then you also get weaknesses, resistance, or immunities.
Okay.
Oh, but not its weaknesses, resistance, or... Okay.
Oh. Oh, that's a success? Yeah.
Learning its
Learning
highest
its
weakness.
highest
It doesn't have a
weakness.
weakness.
Okay. These things have no weaknesses. He just says, like, a little disappointed. Do I have a thing that... Let's see. Makes
Actually,
it...
you know what would actually count as a weakness
What?
that isn't listed as a weakness? It has negative healing, so if you heal it with positive healing, it gets hurt instead. So how about that?
Yeah, these things get hurt by positive energy.
Loved them.
Does that mean because I have exploit vulnerability, I can do something to my weapon that gives them a weakness to it?
It's just you now attack as if the weapon was magical.
Okay, neat. Oh, my weapon was already magical.
Nothing
Yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Personal antithesis is what I do, I guess. That repels it on the. For instance, against a tyrant, this creature targeted to gain a weakness against your unarmed weapon strikes. +2 plus half your level. Do I
So it
just click
basically
enable?
gains weakness 3 against you specifically.
Okay. Do I just click implements empowerment on the attack thing?
I guess. Are you actually attacking it? Can
Yeah,
you
with my
just
third
attack
action.
it?
I'm good. I don't know what's the range of this rapier pistol.
30.
Let's see.
Oh, 30.
So
No,
you'd
God,
be
that's far.
doing it as a -2
Oh gosh,
because
that
it's
means it's
outside of your range.
hell. Why not? Let's try it. He just kind of pulls out his pistol and tries to shoot it. I'll actually right click it twice to target it. It's a miss by 3. That's all my actions.
Jordan.
Hey,
Confound it. Heavy gun.
Jordan gonna just look around, see that Johnny is fucking outside, and he gonna be just like, Johnny, go inside! And then Jordan gonna just like, start running to the battle. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't saw you.
Oh,
Anyway, Jordan gonna just hold his axe and gonna say, one second. Davras? Davras? I forgot the name.
Doraz.
Doras, it's the time for you to get your name property. And then I'm gonna rush one more time. No. God, it's so far.
Is it doubling
Yes.
your movement on diagonals? Because it's not supposed to do that.
Oh,
Even though I've set it to not do that.
I think it
I
does it every other.
It does every other.
yeah, it does have the order.
It's doing it's not Euclidean because Euclidean is 7 for every diagonal. It's doing whatever the other thing is, but it's not supposed to because I set it to not do that.
Oh. So
Count
do you
every
wanna
square as 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
that means you can get up to here.
Hey.
That's
Yeah.
a fence.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's a
fence if
fence.
you can jump over it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oops.
Well,
Oh,
because
God.
the door's over here.
I think it's going to take all your actions to get in there anyways.
Yeah.
So what you may want to do is move another 30 and then
Raise your
raise
shield
your
again.
shield.
Again?
Yeah, raising a shield is an action you have to do every
Okay.
what the fuck? Every round.
Turn around,
Every
yeah.
turn. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna be here and then I'm gonna raise my shield. I have no idea how to do it, so. Yeah. Jordan did
Yeah.
it.
You just click raise your shield, or just say raise your shield. It's
I
fine.
raised my shield.
Yeah, it's just you have to remember that it will affect your AC.
Okay.
Yeah, there's actually
There is an action, I think.
You
Yeah.
should be able to a buff that you can actually drag on there. Let's
yeah, there
see.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you drag that onto your person.
There you go. I did it for you. And now we're back to Patricia.
So, if I sneak, I need to roll stealth, and I can move half my movement. If
Yep.
I move twice half my movement, do I sneak twice?
Yes, but that would be 2 actions, and you'd have to roll again.
Okay. All right, then I think that my first sneak doesn't get me to see anything, so I'll just roll it anyway. Sneak. And I'll move 1, 2, 3. I still don't see anything, so I'll sneak again. Ha-hee. Huzzah! And this should make me see something, I suppose.
Well, in
Oh,
that
it
case, you don't have
does.
to worry about the second one because you can just step and then not have to roll.
Okay, so
The downside is you only have one action left.
uh, can I move up to here with my second during my second and use the roll?
You can, but you would not have cover anymore, so you would automatically be detected.
Cripes. Then, yeah, I'll try to shoot it with my last action. This guy, which is just outside my range, so I'll get a -2. But maybe he's still flat-footed if he hasn't detected me. How do I attack? Do I click this? No.
Under the
Nope.
Actions tab. Oh,
Like-
there you go.
Uh,
It should have been drawn anyways, I would imagine. I would imagine you would have your gun drawn if you're running towards danger.
and I do a -2 already. Do I add it or does it do it itself?
Outside of range increment.
Yes.
Is it outside? Oh, it's by
It's
fucking
outside.
5.
It's
Okay.
45. Yeah, that's why I thought maybe another step. Do I need to add
It
it manually?
is. Yeah, you'll have to
Oh no,
find
it's
-2.
already. It's already there. It
Oh, it
just
is?
gives me already. Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. So
Yeah, it'll do some things
Roll.
automatically, some other things won't. Kind of like
hit by 6.
Hunter's Mark ignoring volley penalties. It doesn't do
Oh,
that
that's neat.
automatically.
Shaboom! Damage.
Baby damage.
Oh, that was the damage for your unarmed attack.
What?
The flintlock pistol's still a D4, so
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Damn.
It's a +1, so I suppose it does one more.
no. In this,
Gasp.
you
Just
have
hit.
+1 runes are only to attack, and then they have a separate rune called striking runes, which double the dice, so it would go up to 2d4 instead.
Okay, dokes. Then that's me then.
Wolf, which wolf? This wolf, Jordan. It's actually going to have to move, and then leap, which is athletics. I'm probably going to succeed.
Wow, he
And now
leapt.
it's going to bite. And it misses, and that's its turn.
Hmm. Wait, what was the first roll? The athletic?
To jump over the fence.
Oh, okay.
And this one's going to have to do the same thing.
I so
Okay.
hope that he's gonna get stuck in the fence.
I'm actually going to have to see what the things are for jumping. It's not a high jump, it's a long jump. Oh, it's actually 2 actions, so it didn't get to attack anyway.
Oh.
Okay, so it gets over here, and then falls over. Fuck hardly.
What?
Things
Oh, what?
seem to be going well. Oh yeah, and Fitzy. Boop. Oh, it even said expired on it.
Yeah, no, I was just waiting for it to expire. And it said like at initiative 24 as well.
Can I ask something? Why do these weird dots above the, like
That
avatars,
means
the tokens?
it is targeted by somebody.
Oh.
I'm targeting it.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
No, that's all good. Oh, if you double right click, then it will target whatever.
Buck Hardley. Swivel, you still here?
Yes.
Is your turn.
All right. What do we got going on here? Oh, that's a right mess. Some real foul-looking creatures, them there be.
One of them has tried to jump over the fence and has fallen over in its attempt to do so, and it is currently laying on the ground.
Which one is it?
This is this one.
That one? Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, well. There were some puppies, but it seems that they weren't. Well, it's my turn to shine then. And he's gonna hit him with Disrupt Undead.
Damn, that's a thick ass save.
Yeah.
Oh
Critical
no!
failure. Double damage. Maybe.
It's double damage and fucking enfeebled. That dog is
Oh
getting
my
all sorts of
God.
fucked.
Delightful.
Wait, is that World of Warcraft hand?
That does look like a World of Warcraft curse, yes. It's not the same though.
Okay.
It's way higher. It's higher resolution.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Mr. Hardley,
In
you
the
just
name of
fucking
Sharon, screw
destroyed that
you.
fucking dog. Unfortunately,
Good
that's
going, Father Hardley.
all 3 of your
Oh,
turns.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I guess
I'm
I
really
should
sure
say
he's
too.
not the big enemy because he just killed it. But that was a good
Not
one.
kill it if it's already dead.
It was moving. It fucking jumped on me.
It's an unholy abomination. Lady Shaylin would want me to put it down.
Oh, it jumped. Jumped good.
Yeah.
A very
Well,
jumpy
actually,
boy.
it can only. What was the distance? Distance would be whatever leap is, and leap is 10 feet. So even though it crits, it can only go to there. Deputy.
Delay to 12.
Oh, you're delaying.
I'm pretty sure I
Bear.
have targets in front of me.
I'm coming.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
5, 10, 15, 20. 20 here. Ooh, okay. Stay here for a bit. So next, I'll reload and try and shoot this one. This rapier may look like a sword, but it's actually a gun.
If you're shooting,
Oh my God.
it doesn't matter. Never mind. Give me that crit damage. It's gonna be thick as fuck because it's a gun. Yep. Even though
Yeah.
Jordan's in the way slightly, you still get a
Woo!
plus 13. So dog is fucking obliterated into fucking dust.
Oh boy.
Wow. Mr. Mayer, that was impressive. You
That was
have
like
some
an
hot
arcane
iron.
particle beam.
Lots of thanks.
Oh,
Jordan,
I guess
you've
it's
got one dog left.
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna
Avenge
go to
our
here.
cows.
Yeah, and I'm gonna final name my beautiful axe, my dragon. Hey, how do I? Okay, give me a moment. Yeah. Huh? This action no longer exists? What the fuck?
What did you try to do?
I tried to hit with the axe. Okay. Listen, I'm learning, okay?
Oh, mine worked.
Hey,
you go.
18.
hit
And
I was gonna say you
let
should
them
do some
off.
pretty
11
thick
damage.
damage by yourself. Yep.
Oh!
Blam.
Oh! And Jordan gonna pick the axe and gonna be like, oh! Wow. I knew I'm good, but wow, this is sharp. You sure are my Dwagon? Dwagon? God damn it, I'm gonna keep forgetting that name.
Dores.
Doras. And now you're Doras the Dog Slayer.
Dogs. You're pretty good yourself, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
Deputy, it looks like their weakness is bullets.
An axe.
I mean, isn't that everything's?
Apparently.
Okay, so do we assume that the president was a little crazy? Like, not fully crazy, but a little crazy? Because, you know, like there was some unholy creature, but not too much.
There probably
mean-
will be more.
These are
I'm-
just minions. Ever heard of minions? Little yellow things?
No,
No, those are bananas.
I only have my boy, John. Johnny, you know? I only know up to the boys. My
These
son.
minions serve a mastermind, that Mr. Skeleton Man.
Well, that is likely.
I don't know, but we should have lost some good food. Or,
Oh, we
you
can
know,
still eat it.
I mean, do we can? Like, aren't there like some, I don't know, like unholiness that the creature touched them?
Probably, which is why I should take them with me. Well, at least a
Oh,
little.
no, you don't gonna do that. Like,
Oh, where'd you come from? You're
like
really.
you are nice and pretty, but like, that's a lot of meat.
Do you mean to imply that I might get fat?
Yes.
Good, that is probably true.
If we survive this, we'll have a feast.
Have a little
Um,
faith, Mr. Mayor.
And
It
also, I
goes
would
a
like,
long way.
Here's what
also,
I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Huh?
give you guys 10 minutes, which is exactly enough for one more exploration action.
Oh my god.
Luckily, nobody needs healed.
Yeah.
fact,
Can I
you-
investigate?
You can, yes.
I'd like to see which direction they came from.
Give
Is
me...
aiding a thing?
Yes. And in fact, I'll even give you guys the homebrew version of aiding, where you don't have to get a 20, you have to get whatever the DC is for them as well.
Oh, cool.
I would
Okay.
aid then.
Okay.
What does investigate use again?
Perception.
Oh well. Let's do Patricia first. You give me a perception.
Give me
It's
a
not hidden.
sec.
I don't think. Is it hidden?
For
Mhm.
aiding? No.
Then mine
Oh,
will be
no.
hidden.
Or I don't think so. Or no, yeah, actually, yeah. You hide them both, but you say either yes, you helped, or no, you did not help,
Okay.
or hey, you
I roll
fucked
it.
up bad.
You
you're
actively got in
hindering.
the way.
roll it hidden. Huzzah! Let's go.
What?
A
My
Joom.
turn.
Bad news. You gave him a -1 to the triggering check.
Aw.
A crit
Good
fail.
news. Good
okay.
news. He succeeded anyways. They seem to have approached from the northwest.
It's the fox tattoo. I couldn't.
It's, which direction is the old church?
Northeast.
They came That direction. He points.
Oh,
Which direction?
That one.
That one. Which one?
He points that direction.
Oh, that direction.
so there was
It's
no
one
other.
direction.
Was there no other enemies that, like, for example, attack the building behind us? Okay. Well, to be honest, I don't really have much to do then because, like, my exploration actions are kind of, like.
Yeah. All of them aren't listed there, and I can't
Oh.
do the add action thing because it's still broken. But I don't think there's really that much.
Yeah.
Like, if you
I
took
get.
damage on your shield, you could repair the shield, but you didn't.
Well, yeah.
And if you
no,
took
it's-
health damage, you could be healing each other, but you didn't. So there's not much left.
Well,
Learn a
you guys,
spell?
you guys seem awfully good at fighting, so if that's not a problem, I'll just stand behind you all. Beep, beep, boop.
I've been in a few scraps.
What is the coerce? Soers?
Coerce. That's
Coerce.
when you intimidate someone to doing something for you.
Hmm. Is the fucking Johnny outside still?
He's
No, he's
screaming at it.
I forgot to move him inside, but yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking scream at him then. That's gonna be my thing. To intimidate him to hide. Let me roll.
Jeez, the way you treat that guy.
It's his
I
kid.
care about him. He is my son. You sometimes need to scream at your son.
Never had kids myself.
I mean,
Or maybe
he's not.
I did. I
Listen,
don't actually know.
He's not really my son. He's just, just like taken son. I mean, just like a person that I really like, and I think that he could be my son, but he
Oh.
isn't.
I didn't really picture you as that kind of guy, Mayor.
Apparently, he doesn't like that.
Yep.
No.
So pretty much all that's left is Buck Hardley. Would you like to enter the next combat in stealth or with perception? I think your perception is higher, so yeah, it is. That's basically all that this downtime comes down to.
Where might we be, like, regrouping at?
That's also a good question.
I mean, we could hide in this here building, maybe?
This building's actually locked. I
The
tried the
doors
door.
are locked, but the windows are just like shutters. So
Yeah. The dogs seem like it came from that direction. That's not where the church is, right?
nope.
No,
Uh,
the church is
yeah,
the
no.
Church
opposite
is-
The church is
direction.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Not the opposite. It was northwest, the
Northeast.
northeast.
Yeah.
But close.
Yeah. Right instead of left, rather.
I think we should let out the horses so they're not gonna get consumed in a box.
Could be a
Well,
good
we
idea.
already got the important horse out.
Mm.
Nobody
The
cares
one-
about the nobody cares about the glue horses.
Okay.
Right, those are expensive.
I mean, I suppose.
I can make 10 more horses on the map if you would like.
I have
Oh.
a bit of a thought we can do. They seem to go for the weakest of the herd. Like animals that can't defend themselves. You think maybe
Not-
if we
I'm not okay with
Stand
being
by
used
here.
as bait. Just putting it out
No,
there.
not you. We have animals. Perhaps if we just let the rest come to us we can take pot shots.
Oh, thank good.
That is
You were
very
gonna say
interesting.
use children for bait. That'd be terrible.
What the
Isn't-
fuck?
Good thing there's no children in this. Oh wait, there's exactly
Only
one child in this town.
Just Johnny. The spider
What
kid,
about-
right? Is it?
What about
Yes.
Spider Kid?
No! We're gonna use children as bait. Yeah, perfectly fine animals that we're gonna eat later.
I'm surprised that no one squished him. I mean, as a spider.
He's a
God,
nice
is that-
kid.
Is that like part of the plan? Like try to gather up all the animals and keep them over here and just shoot things while they go for them?
Well, what do you think?
It's a good idea.
I mean, it's safe, but like, I mean, that's also really bad for the horses and shit. But
I
mean,
know it's bad for the horses, but like it's better
Look,
than
it's
them than the
spooky
townsfolk,
weather.
right?
That's true.
Agreed.
I mean, do
Agreed.
we have long enough to actually set something up to
You have 10
tie them
minutes.
so they don't run off? Well, yeah, but would 10 minutes be long enough?
Probably not. Oh, it might. Let's see how good we can do. We only need a few horses in there to add.
Well,
I'm having
so
trouble
somebody would have to
loading
like,
in.
yeah, somebody would have to like make either like a makeshift stable or horse run or
mean,
something to try
Yeah,
to
this
make
is
them
a
like
fenced
stable.
area.
You all
They
look
can
like
jump
very
Over it.
proficient.
No, we can always montage a scene
Cowboys.
and just build a paddock right there. If you do a montage, you can get it done pretty quickly. Musical montage, it'll be done instantly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A montage, I believe it's some sort of dessert, I think.
Yeah, I think it's one of them French things, right?
It's
Yeah.
the name of that Fey
Montage.
town up to the west. It's
Faye. Tuh.
I mean, see if I got it. Yeah. It's a montage, right? It's that one. Fountain de la Montage.
Looks about it. Okay, so I guess how many horses or whatever could we kind of round up in this area if that's kind of the plan? And
Okay,
how
well,
well can we
First
pseudo
off,
fence them in?
does anybody have nature?
I do. I got one of each. It's not very good though.
I do have nature.
I do have nature.
I have survival or hunting.
That sounds viable. That sounds like it could help in another way,
I
like
am
keeping
not
them in
trained
the place.
nature.
It
But
wouldn't
yeah, I do
surprise
not have
me
nature.
if there was a feat.
Oh,
Well,
I'm trained in
that's,
diplomacy.
Hey,
It is diplomacy the
Me too.
animals convince them to come out.
But no, I just honestly have nature.
You can I hope that was muted. You
Yeah,
can
That it was.
Okay, you can use nature to try to wrestle them, yes.
Do you
I
want
have
to do it, Dale, or do I should do it?
no, I'll try a separate one if you want.
Okay.
We can
I
both
also have
do it.
nature. I
Yeah,
can help.
We could all three try it, while Father watches our back and Deputy watches her back in case bad things happen while we're wrestling these horses.
Not
Oh,
wrestling.
wait a
That's
second.
horsing around.
Yeah, Frisk, you can't do this.
I can't.
No, you were doing the other thing.
Oh yeah, you
What
both
was
were
the other
already
thing?
doing something.
Oh yeah, we were already doing something else.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah, we
Let me
were
delete
looking
my
at the-
role. Yeah, I was
Okay.
impeding you. True.
Well, no,
You're
whoever
being
was
annoying.
Who was two? Jordan. Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two.
I mean, I did for fancy scream on,
Oh, shit.
Johnny. Hmm.
That's
So
okay.
it's like
It was a single scream.
it's Deputy and Buck Hartley only left to do it.
The only one's not true.
Neither.
Wait, what about
That was-
Jordan Johnson?
He was
He screamed.
screaming.
Apparently. I don't think
scream
Oh,
that-
right. He's
I don't
doing
know if
that.
that-
Yeah.
For
Johnny.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, that
what's
sounds about right.
what's the new plan that doesn't involve wrestling the horses?
Oh God.
Let's watch
Calls
the rest
horsing
of these.
around.
There's 2 more animals in this pen.
But
How
yeah,
about-
okay, I'm gonna say that I just assume that, like the first minute I just get like in fight with him, and then he like go fight with me, and then we just like talk this shit out, and then we again become the good Jordan
Hug it out.
Johnny.
Hug it out.
Yeah, hug it out, right?
Yeah,
That's why it
uh,
took 10 minutes, because I offended him, and then we just need to explain it.
Yeah, it's just the problem with the animals way over here and way up in here is we don't have somewhere where we can actually see
Hide.
them from a decent position.
Yeah.
Plus, like, there's no guarantee that if they come down this road or something, they aren't gonna turn up and go that way.
You could
But
always
they totally would if they were right there.
You could always corner
true.
yourself in the stables if you'd like.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, how about we go back to the tavern and listen and keep an ear out for more weird things.
Okay,
We'll keep
all right.
our alarm
Um,
horse out of the tavern.
Tell
So-
you what, I will spend my time dragging as many dead animals over here,
Okay, okay.
since I don't need a handler's check for dead shit, right?
That's
But-
fair.
Wait,
No.
a question. If there was a dead dogs, do they can resurrect the horses, and we're gonna fight like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 horses?
We
Then
will find
who
out.
knows?
11.
We-
sorry. I
We
cannot
will
play.
find
mean,
out.
Hopefully, let's
Would you
not.
like to make
Okay.
an arcane check to think about that?
Yes, if I can.
May I take another one?
Let me think.
In fact, since Buck is the only person with an action left technically, would you like to make a religion check, which would also work for this,
Hey.
to brain smarts?
Oh yeah, I cannot because I already did the action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Back, help us. Can the horses
Oh.
become resurrected? I mean, undead.
Well, that requires a ritual, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, let's see
Roll
how
your
much
religion.
you can remember.
Do that all. Do that all.
Be a religion for me since I don't have a Kana.
It's viable.
And now I have to go. It is this plus this. Well, Buck, you do know that there is a ritual for it, but you do not know the specifics and whether or not they can do it quickly, or if they can do it on the animals specifically.
I know there's a ritual, but I don't know the details, whether or not it'll work on the animals or even be instantaneous.
Hmm.
It's a very
Well,
difficult
rituals.
situation.
The rituals have to be conducted near the things they want to raise.
Okay, I guess that's enough for me. So let's keep going to the, tavern. I'm gonna miss their horses' noises and all their pies, but oh well.
So is
Yeah.
plan to camp out in the saloon again?
Yeah, keeping an eye out. I'll reload my gun.
How many dead bodies could I get out there?
Probably all of them in 10 minutes.
Sweet.
And now that your exploration actions are over, why don't you all just cross the swords again, which I probably should have done before dragging you over here.
Oh, boy.
But oh well.
Yeah.
And then just give me perception.
Oh wait, just perception, not
Perception
Initiative?
as initiative.
okay. Got it.
Good question. If I were to escape this town, which direction would I head? I believe Fresno hasn't responded to us in a while, so I don't feel that safe.
Yes, Fresno is the closest and it's directly north. However, bad things. So the next closest one would be Old Oakley, several days to the west.
Old
Ah.
Oakley, several days to the west. He said,
My town.
"Oh, that's where you're from, right?"
I think so.
No.
No, it's
No.
From-
Yeah. Old gold, right?
You're from Old Gold Bazaar
Yeah. Oh,
on
so
the
okay.
main continent, and this
Okay,
is a
so
separate
that's-
continent.
Gotcha. My bad.
Okay. Just asking. Just to
If
make
I
a little
could
bit of
push this dude out
conversation.
of the way. I want the window.
I'm at the bar. That's why my initiative is so low.
I'm in front of the doors, ready to jump out.
Where is Buck Hardley? In fact, what would you guys be doing? Would you just be staring out the windows waiting?
I would be peeking through the doors in the direction that they say, so it's gonna be like the up to the up, right?
I love Deputy Stark's catchphrases. Go on, get.
Yep.
Nice.
Well,
Did you put it in your catchphrases?
It's going there now.
Good.
There probably was an actual catchphrase for Barney Five, but I don't know what it would be. I didn't watch Andy Griffith's show.
It's the same.
what I'm doing is fanning myself with my hat and trying to keep my heartburn from going.
Buck Hardley, being first, you can see on the horizon.
See something.
You can see my throat being cleared. It's very awkward. Don't look down there. You can see a skeleton wielding a musket, a skeleton wielding a bow with a sword to its side, a skeleton with a bayonet or a crossbow with a bayonet on it. They have very much better descriptors. The first one has a gun. The second one is on fire with a flaming bow. The third one is small for one. It is gnome or halfling sized with a crossbow, and it is vibrating as it moves. And then you also see several floating skulls, one of them with horns, and one of them has its mouth chattering open the entire time.
Well, I think trouble is finally coming here. It looks like there's a one with a gun. Another one seems to be on fire. Is that a height challenged one? I guess so. And the fellow with the crossbow. Bunch of floating skulls.
Any of
I
them
don't
your
know.
skeleton master?
Yeah, but even I've never dealt with this before.
Answer the question, please.
None
Are
of them are
any
the
of
skeleton
them-
master, no.
Oh no, certainly not the master. He has a big black beard. You can see it a mile away.
Skeleton with a beard?
Yes, quite luscious.
Well, that is new.
How does it stay on the skull? Oh. Alright.
Oh, maybe.
Guns out, everyone!
Now, Buck Hardley, you're first. What's the plan? They're quite a ways away.
Well, perhaps we could do a little flanking maneuvers. Don't see us. We could probably get into one of them other buildings a little bit, get some folks over there, and kind of get them coming to the tavern, and someone come up behind them and hit them. If you know what I mean.
You want to get out of our cover.
Hell's on fire, though. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a soldier. I'm a priest. Shaylin. Love and peace. Alright.
My God.
Why are you looking all at me for ideas?
You just started giving ideas. We didn't ask for it.
Here's the crossbow range, by the way.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Right. So first things first. That fiery one. That one's got to go. Anyone got any range? Mine's mighty
Nowhere
short.
near that long.
Mine's mighty short.
Same.
Same.
Rodney,
Well, then I suggest we let them come to us, get right close, right in range of our own little weapons.
the only thing I have a need is the Doras the Dog Slayer.
Right. Anyone got any water?
I mean, we're in a bar. Why would there not be water?
Fair.
It's
Okay.
alcohol.
That's not very flammable, right? The cheap watered down stuff. That's what we'll use. In case this place starts
you're-
catching fire.
Was I muted that whole time?
I think so.
Fuck.
Maybe. I mean, I heard.
There's whiskey. You could always throw whiskey on the fire. Surely
Will
that
whiskey
nothing
douse
could
fire?
go wrong.
No.
You can always check that way if it's actual whiskey or just watered down whiskey.
We need the watered down shit.
I think any whiskey would burn.
Beer isn't
Well,
flammable.
it depends on what proof it is.
Yeah.
Generally, anything above. Above 100 proof is straight up flammable.
Mm.
Isn't Fireball made with whiskey?
Yeah.
Fireball is, but that's also like 80 proof generally. But that still burns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure anything above 80 will easily burn. Possibly towards the 60s, maybe, but that might be pushing it.
We're not talking about old people, right?
Right. Okay. So he takes his like shot of whatever rum or whiskey, and he's just kind of holding it, and he's like, "Our plans are wait here till they reach, put out fires if they've set up fires, or kick that door down. Well, don't break it or nothing. Just roll out a table, use it as cover, and charge.
Oh god, somebody get that horse like around the corner or something.
Let's get that horse around the corner before they reach us."
That is
Oh
a great
man,
idea.
speaking of which, who has nature to tell the horse to get around the corner?
Hey, psst. I got nature.
I got +7.
Do it. It's your horse.
Well, Buck certainly doesn't. And Buck, what's your plan?
My plan? Well, I think I'll just wait for them to come here. I don't really have much of a plan. I'm just a priest. I have no idea what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I think like maybe the best that we have is like, okay, get the horse out of view, like maybe actually behind the building, but there's no map there. But I don't know. I think like my best course of action would be to literally hunker down where, below a window or something so they
Yep.
couldn't actually see until
Yeah.
they're close enough.
So
Yeah.
some suggestions I have for you, Buck, is you could The music just stopped? Okay. Just stopped randomly. That weirded me out. Suggestion 1. You have the shield spell. You could use it just to have a shield raised, just in case. Suggestion 2. You could move up to a wall and then take cover. And then after taking cover, you could hide, which gives you a bonus to hiding. So you would get a... You're in a building, actually, so I think it would be full cover, so they straight up could not target you. But in the event that they could, you would potentially be hidden, and if you are hidden, they have a 50% chance to miss you, period.
Okay. Shield spell it is then. I'm hiding.
Yeah, that's just kind of the weird thing about like some of these windows. Like you should be able to duck underneath it, and
Yeah,
they would just flat out not be able to see you ever.
you shut the shutters and they wouldn't be able to see you.
Exactly.
Is there not a take cover action?
But there is. It's let me try to find this thing because it's part of my deployable.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, there's no buff that you can apply to yourself, so just have to remember. Well, let's just remember that Buck is
be
behind
the-
a wall, so it can't really be targeted. And then Deputy, are you also going to do the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not move, but like if I could actually literally duck and essentially get the same kind of cover.
Yep.
That's that.
So I don't think this boy can do anything, because, what's the maximum range on your attacks? It's like 4 range increments out?
Is it 4? What?
Because, normal range, and then 1 out is -2, and then 3 out is -4, and then 4 out is -10.
Oh. No, so attacks beyond the 6th range increment aren't
Oh, they can-
possible.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So he could technically attack you from here at a -10. Because 60 times 6, 360. That's definitely... Yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
I'm not going to do that, though. That would not happen. Collides with a wall. What the fuck? Oh, because this is diagonal. Fuck you. There's 2 movements. I still don't think it's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's still 3 away, so that would still be bad.
Jesus. Let's see. What is the... Oh, God. That would be -8 if I were to try to hit him there. -6 now. Man,
Is
that'd
Cobalt
totally
back?
be worth it.
I assume that's a no, so let's go with Patricia. See, Patricia may be able to do something if I gave you, like, a Ray of Frost.
Well,
I'm
Patricia
so
at the
sorry.
moment that doesn't see anything. So what she will do is she's sat at the table there, and she has her deck in front of her head, tarot deck in front, and she just turns a card and sees it's death, and she says, that won't do." And I'm gonna nudge the card, and I'm gonna cast Nudge Fate on good old Jordan. Give me a sec. I'll find it.
Ooh. What are those?
Nudge Fate. And it's on Jordan. And then I'm gonna use my second action to. Can I go here?
Yeah.
And sort of peek at the window. And, oh, where is the horse gone?
It's disappeared.
Gasp. Well, I'll see use my third action to try and say, "Get away, horse! Get away, horse! Here!" And try to get him to go behind the building. Can I do that?
Give me a nature, and I think it's against its will DC.
Boom.
Command an
Hopefully.
animal. It's will
Wow.
DC, yep.
I did a 18.
I would
hope
say
that's
that it
enough.
would follow your action on its turn, but I don't want to give it a turn, so.
That's a good getaway horse. And that is me done.
Now, Jordan.
Jordan.
One of them has moved slightly closer, but it's still quite the ways away.
Hmm.
If you would like suggestions, you can take cover behind a wall. That would just give you AC period. Or you could raise a shield, but those don't stack. Or you could hold an action until something gets closer, but I don't think they're going to be able to move that close. Or you could delay to further in the order.
Can I actually just like get out and hide behind this car, or is that a horrible
Yes.
idea to like lay down or just like hide?
You can take cover behind it and try to hide if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna then spend the action to go here, and then I'm gonna spend another action to hide.
Oh, jeez. Good luck.
You should take cover first and then hide because it gives you a bonus.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I new to the system.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's
so
all good.
how do I take the cover? I guess.
Who did I just give that to a second ago? I gave it to somebody.
Sorry, I was away because
There we go.
something happened. So wait.
This would be full cover.
Okay.
I guess
Okay,
that doesn't
now-
exist in this, does it? It's lesser, standard, and greater. So you'd have greater cover, which gives you a +4 to your AC and stealth to hide.
Okay, then I guess I'm doing the stealth, right?
Yep.
Okay, how do I roll it?
With a +4.
And blind.
I have no idea how to roll it.
Go to the tab that looks like a hand,
Hmm.
and then click the word stealth.
Isn't it the number?
Or the number, yes. And then you're
Yeah.
adding a +4 onto it.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. I was searching for the height. Yeah, I know. Sorry.
And it's a blind stealth roll.
I did it. That's me.
That's surprisingly good for having no dex.
Oh, really? Good to know. Jordan is quiet.
Skills. Skill.
You also have the fate nudged.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna use it to attack if it's like stay with me, or is it just like one turn?
I think it's if the +1 would change a critical failure and a failure or a failure and a success, it automatically works.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. That's up to the DM.
Well, that's also if you rolled one off.
So, well, yeah, the point was just like, to come out closer so I can hit them in the, melee range when they don't expect it, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Because, I don't have long range attacks.
I mean, you're saying that like other people have long range.
30 feet.
Maybe.
Yeah, 30 and 40 feet aren't long range.
Technically,
I don't
you
know.
can shoot
Like
outside of those,
spitting
and
distance.
for
Well, yeah, but,
gunslingers
like-
specifically, it may actually be worth it.
Yeah, wait,
Hmm.
is it?
You have a +2 over everyone else just by being a gunslinger, so
Yeah, but like, at least trying to shoot the skeleton, that's a -6.
Yeah. Well, their AC might not be that good. Who knows?
Might not.
Mayor.
It's best
I
to
don't-
stay in cover anyway.
I don't know. I was just thinking it's gonna be a good idea to backstab someone if it's gonna, be like that.
I can't see any of the combatants from in here, right? From where I am.
They're about right here.
Can I see them?
You cannot, but they're not trying
The
to
door
be
would
stealthy,
be closed,
so
right?
Yeah.
probably. Well, no, because,
Uh,
well, it's a.
Oh wait,
it's
no,
a
he just
saloon door.
he just walked out the door.
The door's open.
I mean, it's like not fully open. It's just, like.
It's a
Jordan
saloon door,
just
so
snuck out
they
the door, though.
fucking
Yeah.
flap open and closed.
Slapping. Oh yeah, it's one of those fucking saloon doors. So can I see them?
No, but they're not being stealthy, so you know that they're here.
Okay. I'm gonna creep forward a little bit. Can I see them from here now?
Probably. Yes.
Fucking. Let's figure out their weakness
Which
with
one?
my second action. Let's see. Which ones are available? Their tokens aren't actually appearing.
Normal skeleton or floating skull?
We'll say floating skull. I'll roll my esoteric knowledge. Shit, that was blind, but it's available to me.
Yeah, I actually can't see that one.
Oh, fucking. Let me just roll it again. Why did it do that? Here. Blind GM roll.
Does your Yeah, your esoteric lore counts as an unspecific lore, okay. So these checks are actually easier for you than they are for everyone else.
Oh, thank goodness. That's me basically using my exploit vulnerability.
Once again, they don't really have much text behind it. Somebody has reanimated a skull, and they
Mhm.
fly around.
Weaknesses?
And your esoteric lore gives you a weakness, so positive. They're weak to positive.
Mhm,
And ask
that's
me
fine.
one more.
What are they? What are they strong against? I guess damage
Nothing.
wise.
They have no resistances.
Okay, good. That's good to know. But now that I gave them mortal weakness, I'm gonna shoot it with
You gonna
a
shoot it?
disadvantage. Yeah.
What's the range on your gun?
30.
Oh God, is that no? That's -12.
Wait, how? If someone can explain to me.
Every range increment, there's a -1,
-2,
-2 outside each.
and you can go up to 6. And since he's just outside number 5, or wait, no, just outside number 4, so that'd be -10. I said that wrong.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna click on him. He's just like, here's a warning shot for you. You damn skulls. Coming to my town.
Okay, now get a crit and kill it.
I hope.
mean, you guys also need to remember that, it's calculating wrong on the, like it's taking,
Oh, that's
more.
true. Well, I
Yeah.
can just count.
Oh my god. Is that
Wow.
counting
Shit.
right though? No, it's not.
Oh wait, no,
It's
it does not have the
not.
minuses.
It's not adding the minuses.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately,
still.
So you missed by 7.
that's unfortunate. Yeah, there's
been
my
great.
warning shot. Yeah, let's count actually how many squares there are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. It's 110 feet away. So I missed by quite a bit still.
Okay, so here's something interesting.
Hmm.
It's going to use this to get over the fence.
Oh,
Oh.
Fuck that fence. It goes right through it. So all its bones dislocate and start flying around in a twister that kicks up all of the sand in the area, and then it blows right through all the fences and reforms on the other side.
ooh.
Well, it's the cow and pig can escape now.
I was wondering if it was actually going to be able to use that.
It did it.
Whoa.
Range. No. No. Buck. They're closer, but still. Well, what's the range of your Disrupt Undead?
30
it's
feet.
30.
They'll be here eventually.
Same plan as
Wake
before.
me up when they get closer.
Wake me up before they go.
I will just count you in cover again. How about Stark? Would you like to actually shoot?
He will. See, this is where I'm a little weird with like cover because it seems like I need 4 actions just to do anything. Because like I would have to stand up first because I wasn't actually like visible or anything. But stand up, why not? Let's shoot at a. Wait, that says -4?
Well, you'd have to count separately again. The boxes.
Well, no, but it's a -2 per, right?
I think so. Let's pull up the range thing again, just in case.
Well, I just had that on another window.